my queens, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine, aka Curlygaisha, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for all of your support, all the likes, all of the comments, sharing ideas and tips and getting to know each other. And if you're new, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you stick around. I hope that you enjoy my tips and my suggestions and my tricks, and hit that subscribe button. And also, don't be shy, leave comments, let's talk, let's interact, let's gain knowledge together. So this is an exciting day because I'm talking about things that you need to know when returning back to natural, when you have made the decision to return back to your roots. And I say return back to your roots because we were born natural. We just at one point in our life we have relaxers, and yeah, so we're returning back natural. And I decided to do a video on what you need to be prepared for when taking this journey and relearning your natural hair.
Highly melanated, arc android orchestrated. Yeah, we highly melanated, arc android orchestrated. Yeah, Gemini still.
Okay, so for me personally, when I decided to go, I wanted to see my natural hair. I wanted to see my natural curl pattern. I wasn't too worried about like the different textures. I wasn't too worried about if it was spirally, if it was a loose curl pattern. I just wanted to see how my hair was. I wasn't too up on the knowing the porosity and having long curly hair. I just wanted to see my natural hair, how my natural hair was. So that's why I decided to go natural. And I was just tired of relaxers, honestly. I was tired of getting relaxers. So I've been natural for about 3.5 years, going on 4 years now, and I can say that it was the best decision that I have ever made in my life. And this journey has taught me so much about myself, and so much about confidence, so much about owning the person that you are, owning the skin that you're in, and just enjoying and just being confident, being fearless. So that's my personal reasons for going natural. Whatever your personal reasons for going natural, you need to remember that while going through this journey, because it's going to take you through some learning curves, which is understandable, because if you had relaxers from a little girl, then you don't know your hair texture. So it's just about you learning.
I wanted you to be when I saw what you.
Alright, so I'm excited. So okay, step one, like I said, you're returning back to being natural because we were born natural. We just had relaxers put in our hair at one point of our lives. So all about up here. It's all about up here. Having the mindset. You have to have the mindset. Get your mindset in order, because it's not going to be like smooth sailing. It's not, because again, you never really had the understanding of your own hair texture, so you don't know what to do. You don't know what it's going to be like if you had a relaxer from a little girl. You don't know what it's going to be like. You don't know how your hair is. So it's just a learning curve. You have to understand that if you're transitioning, that your hair would be two different textures. Just that would be challenging, because if you decide to transition, if you decide to transition your hair, then you have to deal with two different hair textures, and that will will be a little challenging. And you're teaching yourself and training yourself how to learn something that you never had to experience. So if you had a relaxer from a little girl, you never really had experience with your own texture hair, the understanding of how to treat your natural hair and how to take care of your natural hair. So you need to have that mindset that you're going to be dealing with two different textures if you choose to transition. That's what I did. That's what I can speak on. I can speak on transitioning. And you have to deal with two different textures, and that is going to be a little challenging, because you'll have your natural texture and it's coming in kinky and curly, and then you have the straight ends pieces. And if you're not ready to cut, you need to have a strong mindset and learning how to take care of those two different hair textures, and learning what hairstyles best suits your time and best suits you, and what's easy for you to keep up with. while your hair is transitioning back to its natural state, and while your curls are training to curl and do what they're supposed to do. So 2 different hair textures is the first thing that I had to get used to, and having that mindset that it's okay. You're going to go through periods where you just don't know what to do with your hair, or you did a bomb twist out and you go outside and your roots is puffy. It's like, wait, what do I do? So that's going to be challenging, but you just have to be strong, and you just have to enjoy the journey and enjoy the process. Yes, enjoy the process. Don't be in a rush for your hair to grow fast. No one hair grows overnight. I don't care what anybody says. No one hair grows overnight. So you have to be patient. You have to learn your hair. You have to understand like what your hair needs, and you know what it wants. The basics, moisture. Like moisture is very, very, very extremely important with growing your hair. So that's one thing that you need to like maintain is moisture in your hair. And also, your hair won't be exactly like, you know, the YouTuber that you watch, or the girl that you see on the street, or even your sister. It won't be like anyone else. So that's why you have to learn your hair. That's why you have to be patient and grow with your hair and explore your hair and try different things and try different products and try different hairstyles. So learning your hair, being patient with the growth, because not everybody hair grows as fast as the next person, and not everybody hair grows as thick as the next person. So be patient with the hair growth and the thickness of the hair. Be patient with your 2 different hair textures with transitioning to natural, and be patient with learning your hair, learning what works for you, because what works for one person might not work for the next person. This is very important. Know to do your research. Now, when I first decided to go natural, I look on YouTube, and that was the only place that I was looking at for a period of time. But you know, there's other things that you look at. You can look at YouTube, you can look on blog sites, Instagram. There's Instagram videos, like short videos on like what to do, how to take care of your hair. And with, you know, looking at YouTube videos, you know, you don't want to take what that YouTuber is doing as a holy grail, as the absolute, as this is what you're supposed to do. This is how it should be done. These are the products that you need to use, because again, your hair may be different than theirs, completely different than theirs. So you just need to just take it as like a guide. This is what I think I should do, and don't go out spending a whole bunch of money. Don't do that. So with your research, you just need to research people that you think may have the same hair texture as you, or more natural, who's transitioning. You could follow you can have them as a guide on what products you may need, or what products you should get, or like what you should do, like the styles that you should do. So make sure that you do your research. Research is very important, because you would take these YouTubers or these videos that you see on Instagram and think that that's how it's supposed to be, or think that it's going to automatically work for you, and that's not the case, and then you'll get discouraged, and we don't want that. So just do your research, use it as a guide, trial and error. That's what I did, trial and error. Not everything works. Things to stop doing is whatever you do from this day on, stop using heat. Do not straighten your hair anymore. Just stop it, because in my opinion, that is slowing up the process of your curls forming, and it's slowing up the process of your natural hair being able to flourish, and it's damaging your natural hair, and it's just making things worse. So when I decided to start transitioning, I did not straighten my hair. I haven't straightened my hair in 3.5 years since I decided to go natural. You can do it, I promise, because I was one of those girls that was straightening my hair all the time and making sure it was, you know, nice and, you know, straightened, and yeah, no. So stop straightening your hair, because that would damage your hair, and then you have to start all over again, and the first start all over again anyway. So you don't want to do that. So stop straightening your hair. You have to decide which one to do. You have to decide if you want to transition or big chop, but you don't have to decide that right away. You can start transitioning, like, oh, I don't feel like dealing with this other hair texture, and you can just cut your hair off, or you can just decide you want to just big chop from the beginning, or you can decide you just want to transition. So decide what makes you comfortable, decide what you want to do and what you can handle. Again, my personal choice was to transition because I was not beat for the short haircuts. I was not beat for the baldy, so I just transitioned and I dealt with it, and I transitioned for about a year, and then I cut the rest of the relaxed pieces. I grew my natural hair to about here, and then I cut off the rest of the relaxed pieces, and that's what I did. That was my choice, but you don't have to. You can big chop, or you can transition for a little while and then chop, or you can transition for like a year or so and then chop. Whatever you want to do, it's your choice. It's your world, queen. It's whatever you want. Tips on things that you will need when transitioning, because again, that's all I can speak to. Things that you will need when you decide that you want to return back to your natural roots. So you will need a spray bottle for when you are styling your hair. You need a spray bottle. So I'm gonna give you a tip. So what I put in my spray bottle is water, aloe vera juice, and a little bit of vegetable glycerin. But since we're just returning back natural, since we're just getting back in, since we're just learning our hair, just use water. It's fine. You don't have to go out and buy the aloe vera juice. You don't have to go out and buy the vegetable glycerin. You don't need to do all that. Just water is fine. And then you will need shampoo. So I'm trying to think which shampoo. Okay, so you need shampoo. I'm trying to think what shampoo you can get for the low. So you can buy like Tresemme shampoo for the low. You can buy Aussie Moist shampoo for the low. Just for transitioning, because you don't need to go out and buy a whole bunch of money. In my opinion, you don't, because you're learning your hair. Some of the stuff may not even work. So for the low, the Tresemme, you can get the coconut line. The Aussie Moist shampoo, you can get Eden Body Works is cheap. You can get that. Their shea and coconut line. Cantu, you can get. Yeah, so for the low, you can get the Aussie Moist, the Tresemme, the Eden Body Works, and VO5. I know some people that use VO5. You can get those, or if you wanted to, you can just do an apple cider vinegar and water rinse on your hair. You can try that. That's for the low. Top conditioner, I would use Tresemme, the coconut line, or the Aussie Moist. Only two I'm suggesting for you, because again, you don't need to go out and spend a whole bunch of money when you're just returning back to natural, because you're learning your hair all over again. So Tresemme and Aussie Moist is really good conditioners, cheap conditioners that will give you the moisture, and you're not spending an arm and a leg for a small bottle. You don't even know it's gonna work. So those are good. Okay, so for deep conditioners, again, you don't need to go out and spend a whole bunch of money. It's not that serious. You're still learning your hair. So what I did, I would mix up my own. So for me, because I wasn't going out and spend a whole bunch of money on deep conditioner, you don't need to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on products. So just returning back to natural, you can just take the Tresemme that I suggested for the rinse out conditioner. You can turn that into a deep conditioner by adding your oils and honey. That could be a deep conditioner, or you can take the Aussie Moist, add your oils and honey, mix it all up, and put in your hair. Leave it on your hair for about 30 minutes, or if you sit under the hooded dryer for about 15 minutes, and that is your deep conditioner. That's all you need. It's not that deep. Yes, that's all you need. I promise. I got you. I got you. You don't need to spend all that money when you're just returning back natural. So yes, these are the products that I started out with. These are the products that got me through my transitioning phase, and most of the products I'm still using to this day because my hair really loves it. And I believe while you're still figuring out your hair, you don't need to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on products that probably won't even work for your hair. So that's why I gave suggestions about like the lower price products with the rinse out conditioner, the Tresemme and the Aussie Moist, and also turn that into a deep conditioner, which is a good thing because you're saving a whole bunch of money. You're not going out wasting money, because that's one thing I did. I wasted money. I wasted money on products that wasn't for my hair because I was taking, you know, YouTube videos and, you know, videos that I saw on Instagram as a holy grail and not just using it as a guide. It's a guide for me. So that's why I just want to help you, to give you suggestions on what you can do. So yes, this is just a beginner's guide. We decided to return back to natural, to be a natural, and I'm so excited for you if you made the decision to be natural. I'm so excited. I know this is going to be a learning curve for you. I know this is going to be a journey for you. You're going to learn so much about yourself and others as well, and I'm just excited for you. Like, I promise you, this is the best decision I've ever made regarding, you know, myself and regarding my appearance. It wasn't always peaches and cream. It wasn't always strawberries and flowers. I had to learn. I felt, you know, I went through the ugly stage and like having my hair, you know, be good when I walk out the house, and then an hour or so into the day it's all poofy and puffy, and it's just about figuring it out. Just about figuring it out and being confident in who you are and being strong and standing strong and just being proud of the decision that you make. And I am so excited for you. I'm so excited for this journey that you're about to embark on. And if you have any questions, don't be shy. Don't be afraid to leave them down in the comment box. Go on my Instagram, it's Curlygaisha. Don't be afraid to DM me. My Facebook page, Curlygaisha Natural Hair Lover. Message me. Whatever you need, any suggestion, any tips, I will even write out something for you to try to follow to see if that works for you. Whatever helps you make this as easy as it can be while still learning, I will help you out with that. Just go in with the open mind, go in willing to learn, go in willing to try new things, and it's going to be worth it in the end. I promise you it's going to be worth it in the end. Yes, that is my suggestions on, you know, what you need to know, your mindset, having the confidence, the products of, you know, making a decision to return back to your natural roots. That's my suggestions. That's the experience that I have, so I just wanted to share with you, and I hope that it helped you. I will have a more in-depth video about the products and the process of me transitioning. I will have a video about that up soon. So I'm just so excited, and I can't wait to see your journeys. I can't wait to hear about your journeys. And yes, thank you so very much for joining me. Thank you so much for all of your support, all of your love, all of your comments, and I really just appreciate every one of you guys. I really appreciate all of the love. I really appreciate the conversations. And yes, until next time, my beauties, remember to be great. Remember to go after what you want. Remember to stand in your truth and be strong, to be confident, and never let anyone tell you what you don't deserve. Know your worth and always follow through with what you want. Always follow through with what you want. Always follow through your dreams. And until next time, and until the next video, my lovies,